We've all been out to Walmart, Leroy's Chicken and Grits House, a store, and even now online, you can do it purposely. And you can come across a very attractive woman anywhere in the world, be it in America or overseas. And when we see a woman that is our type, don't your heart start beating real fast? You're like, oh my God, that's my type. Boom, 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 boom. I know it ain't just me. Because you might not see your type every day. But when you see your type and you know that's her, you got to say something. And when you say something and it's a good interaction, that shit makes your day. Like, got a number and it's real. You call her, set something up, go to Jack in the Box because you ain't got your check. And you just really on a high horse because she feeling you and she fine. You telling your boys about how fine she is, how thick she is. People giving you props because she beautiful. But there's going to come a point in the conversation that you and her going to sit down and y'all going to have that come to Jesus talk kind of. And she going to ask you about your life. Like, why don't you have a girlfriend? Why you single? That's going to be her time to answer those questions. And shout out to Derell because he gave me inspiration for this topic today. But when it's her time, brothers don't really listen to this part. All we caring about is she about to let me hit this ass and she thick. But when it's time for us to sit back and ask about her past, we dropped the ball on this one. And why is this important? Her past is pretty much going to tell you your future. And most likely you're going to end up like all the rest of the dudes that dealt with her. And I'm saying this for a reason. How did her last relationships end? And Derell brings out a good point. If you ask her, she going to tell you. She'll tell all. Very rarely will a female say, I don't want to talk about it. Now, you do have women like that. I don't want to get into it. But almost sure, if you sit there and ask her, so why are you single? You know, you looking all good. You sexy. You beautiful. They're going to be eating that up. You know, butter them up real quick. And then when she open up that floodgate, you're going to hear a whole bunch of stuff. Well, the last guy I was with, Tyrone, he cheated on me. He whipped my ass with a shoe. And he messed with my mama, my friend, and all of this. Now, this is the last boyfriend, right? What about the guy before that? He did the same thing. He ain't this, he ain't that. What about the one before that? He ain't this, he ain't that, he beat me. Now, you guys have all been here. You all have heard these stories before. And when you hear these sad-ass stories that these ladies go through, if you're a simp, you'll be mad enough to want to go out and confront these guys. I can't believe they would do something to somebody as beautiful as you. I'm going to be your keepsake, boo. I'm going to take, man, I will never do you like that. I hope not. I don't want to love again. But see, what you're not hearing is she not implying what she's done in those relationships. Very few women that I have ever met have come to the table and said, you know what? It didn't work out. He was cheating and he was messing up. But oh yeah, I did this. I stole his drug money. I did that. And because of that, we didn't, make out. Or we didn't make it together. That's not going to be talked about. It's going to be all of every boyfriend's fault. Like if you go talk to girls in Africa, they're going to tell you that all Nigerian men ain't nothing. They all lazy. They all cheat. They need a real man. Some of them talking about they want a white man. You go to Uganda, you're going to hear the same thing. You go to Kenya, you're going to say the same thing. South Africa, these guys ain't worth nothing. You're going to hear all of this stuff, right? But if you notice, there's no talking about her. And why is that? Well, because it's a lack of accountability, and I'll get to that later. And the next part is all the bad things that she has to offer, you about to find out. Save the best for last. In other words, I'm not going to tell you the bad shit that happened. Nigga, you going to figure it out. And your dumb ass is going to get in a relationship with her because you were dumb, or start dealing with her. And now you're going to figure out, you're going to be able to put it together. You're going to figure out all the stuff she was leaving out. She's a liar. She's a thief. She's her mama crazy. She sell dope. She sell dope at her mama's house. She got bad credit. She can't keep a job. She's lazy. She ain't that bright. See, all of those things that you didn't know about, you about to find out. And you're going to find them things out in the first 6 months. But by that time, it will be too late. Because the few things that she do good, she going to do them really good. Like, she going to be nasty. She going to be able to cook, you know, and she going to be thick. Usually those three things. Nasty, she can cook at least to give you a sandwich, and she going to be thick. If a woman got those three things, black men are done, okay, for the most part. All the other things that she doing, niggas will forgive it. But if she can do three, if she can be thick, fine, and cook a little something every now, that'll keep 95% of black men in a relationship. But as you get older, you get wiser, right? And guys got to learn how to read in between the lines and figure out, what is she not saying? Because a lot of times, brothers, we keep meeting the same women all the time. What am I talking about? They might be light skinned, they might be dark skinned, they might be black, or they might be white. But you're going to be able to meet different women all the time. You have the bragger. That's the female that has the college degree, and she got the MS, MD, PhD, all in her name on YouTube, all in her name on Facebook. So you got that one. You got the feminist one. You got the one that says that I'm not like the other girls. So we all meet the same type. But here's the situation. It's always what they're not saying. If they're never taking accountability for anything of what happened in their last relationships, when you deal with her, she's not going to take no accountability with you. Any mistake that she makes, it will never be her fault. For example, I knew a female that was cheating on her dude. Now, when he wasn't working, why your lazy ass ain't working? When he started working, well, you working too much. So when he caught her cheating, well, you're not there for me. You don't spend enough time with me. But when I was spending time with you, well, why your broke ass here all the time? See, it was never that she made a choice to go out and cheat on the man. It was never the choice that she went out and did all this on him. No, it's because of you I did this. But see, she had told him that before, because all the other dudes she was with, she blamed them. That's unaccountability. And the most dangerous person you can be with is a person that is unaccountable. It is worse than a liar, because now you're dealing with a sociopath now. And see, I'm looking for what she's not saying. Because again, we know the quality of guys that she's dating too now, like Derell was saying. If she used to dating bums, if she used to dating hood niggas, if she used to dating dudes that are abusive, hey man, if you're not that, chances are no matter how much of a good life you show her, she's not going to be able to appreciate that. She'll tell you she'll be able to appreciate that, but she's not, all right? You're not in her same vicinity. You can tell if you are the type of guy that a female can appreciate by the kind of guy she's always dated. If you are not that, then that's not usually going to be for you. Now, also, if again, she's not taking any responsibility for anything that she does, she's not going to do that with you. But you have to ask these questions. And you got to butter them up. Like Derell said, hey, baby, nice looking. And then you got to start listening. Listen to what she say and remember it. Because sometimes women will lie if you ask them 6 months, 7 months later. No. You said this. Oh, yeah, I did say that, huh? So make sure that you listen to what they're saying. And once they start telling you stuff that don't make no sense, then after a while, once you know it don't make no sense, that's when you know, I got to get the hell away from you because you're crazy. Anyways, guys, make sure you hit the bell, like the video. Shout out to all you guys who support us on Patreon, patreon.com/NegroManosphere. The link is in the first comment. Make sure that you go and subscribe, hit the bell. Support Black Male Media. Without black men, we cannot build this network. And as I've said already, always support brothers that are creating content for brothers, okay? And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.